Hi everyone, Jay here from Jade Productions, back with another quick update vlog on the Kharadron Overlords. So, the army is now starting to come along that I'm starting to get stuff in on the mail. I was going to order the next batch of stuff that I needed, but I decided not to. I'm working on some scenery currently. I didn't produce any videos last week because I was busy just smashing these out after I finished a bunch of stuff. So this is what they currently look like. So we've got our endrinmaster there, who's all painted up now and based. And what I've decided to do is, for a few of my things, I've decided I'm going to let people on the internet name them. Yeah, I know that's a bad idea, but I like it anyway. So what I'm doing is, because my Kharadrons are basically, I've got their company, I'm writing their backstory, and I'm writing up a charter for them, which is something I enjoy. I'm a lawyer by trade. So, what we're doing is I'm going to let pretty much people in the comments or on Discord, if you're on my Discord, suggest names, and I'll pick the best name I like. So suggest names for this endrinmaster and this Gunhualer. And so if you leave those suggestions, those will be the ones I do, and I will put them onto the model's base, or in the case of the ship, directly onto the ship's hull. This has already been named. That's the only thing that I have agreed to name on. And so, as for what I've done with the whole army, we have the endrinmaster all set to go. I basically got my start collecting box and I got my other thing. So, I'm very happy with how they've turned out. These were absolutely a blast to paint. I absolutely loved working on them. I did not like basing them with the cotton for the cloud effects that I went with. That was... And it's not because it looks bad. I really like how it looks, actually. It's because it was such a pain to do it the way I did it. I need to find a more efficient way to do it, because I literally super glued those on there. And cut and trimmed and flattened, and it was a long, arduous process. But this was really fun to paint, and the irony is, I achieved it all with just about nothing but contrast paints. So, what we did for the colouring and the painting is, I think I mentioned this in the previous blog, we start off with a grey sear for the entire base coat. Then we pick out the silver bits with some Runefang silver. And then over the cloth, I went with the Flesh Terror's red contrast for the red cloth and the red clothing. Then for the armor, over the silver, I hit it with the contrast for the aethermatic blue. And it's given us this kind of effect. And I really love it. Now, I was originally toying with this idea of how to do this with contrast because I was kind of thinking about Traitor Legions for 40k, if anyone knows about those, and doing them in traditional color schemes. Because Primaris suck and they made me go full chaos. And then I've hit them with that, and then I've done a series of brass, and then gold detailing and highlights, and I've hit them with some washes. I went with, I didn't have any Nuln oil on hand, so as a result, I ended up going with Agrax, and as a result, the weapons have a slightly dirtier, darker sheen, which I kind of like now that I've seen it. So there is that. Other than that, I really like the bright colors and how they look. They just absolutely pop. The Endrin riggers, they were very annoying. Their balloons were interesting. I hit them all with some technical from the oxide, the nickel oxide technical. So that's something, that's what you can see here. Hasn't come out the best on him. It's come out a little bit better on the others. I'm just gonna might have to fix that up. And I might hit these with a wash. And so the idea with the ships is they're not going to have much of the red on them. I'm basically, it's my take on Barrack Urbaz. But the ships are pretty much going to be mostly this. It's pretty much going to be all metallic colors, and I have the crew already painted there for both ships. So, that's it. On a side note, I did go for these, and I chose to build the Thunderers all with 8th shot rifles. And I then realized after I finished building and painting them, I should have built one with an Aether cannon. Because I did the math and I did it, and I realized, probably the best build for these guys that I can think of is 20 of them with 4 cannons, and the rest are Aether shot rifles. So I will have to fix that next time. But yeah, so that's it for how the Kharadrons are coming along. Once again, naming competition for this and this Gunhualer. So hopefully, it'll probably be a while until I work on these again, because I've spent a lot of my allocated hobby budget towards terrain, so I'm currently building a lot of terrain, most of which is for 40k, but I'm also I'm still brainstorming some scenery ideas for Age of Sigmar, just to make my Age of Sigmar games that I play with T just that bit more interesting, since, yeah. So we'll see how that goes. And so that wraps it up for this update on the Kharadrons army. So currently, with everything, it's 1,020 points. So I can technically play regular games. I just have to drop something, I guess. Probably these. And yeah. So that's it now. I can do meeting engagements, and I can do 1,000 point games with them. Not that I'm allowed to go outside of my country at all, because reasons. So, I've been Jay from Jay Productions, and I will see you next time.